there is an important difference between the Olympians and the fictional superheroes of today.
Superman is the worst.
Yeah, he's just such a wanky one, because he's got like one weakness, which is kryptonite. He can do anything.
I'm just like, oh yeah, I just sort of do everything. Like, brilliant. That's really fun.
Ultimately, Goku vs. Superman comes down to a difference of limits and purpose. What happens when you pit a man with the power to break any limits against a being with no limits in the first place? Well, only one has limits to give it all.
Superman sucks. I don't care what anyone says. This character is just not good.
Think about it. If you had a Goku that was as powerful as Superman, would you even want him?
He grew up on Earth. He has human parents, human aspirations and dreams. Superman is a fucking...
They don't understand why people would relate to Superman. Someone who just wants to get by day, somebody who, despite having all this potential to do many great things, still has to work a normal job in spite of his talents. Someone who, in the end, just wants to do the right thing and help people.
Goku would be boring if he had Superman's powers, because Goku's story is about overcoming limits. Superman's story, however, is about choices and consequences. He is the most powerful being around, yet all he wants to do is help people. The interest of Superman comes from seeing how, with all his power, he tries to make the world a better place.
Yes, that's it. Fight it, Clark. Fight it. Fight it.
Dad! Dad! You've got to look at the... What's the matter? Why are you...
Van, when you were born, it was the happiest day of my life. When I first saw your beautiful little face, your tiny fingers squeezed my hand so tight, like you never wanted to let go. I've watched every step, every struggle. But Van, Rao, help me. But I don't think you're real. I don't think any of this is real.
Don't say that, Daddy. Please, you're scaring me.
No, I don't want to scare you, Van. You are everything I ever wanted in a son. This is everything I ever wanted in a life. But I've got responsibilities, Van. And I have to go now. I promise you, I'll never forget.
Someone who's willing to be there for those who need a shoulder to cry on, as much as he's there for people who need a guardian to protect them. A hero who's equal parts a fighter against the forces of darkness, and a symbol of hope who's there to inspire you to live the next day. He is a hero who will be there for anyone, who looks someone who wants to end their life in the eye and simply tell them, it's not fair. But it's not unfair either. It just is. We all come out of high school thinking we're going to save the world, and sometimes we do. And sometimes we don't. So you don't think about saving the world, you think about just saving one person. Because sometimes that's enough. A friend of mine, many years ago, took her own life. She was terminally ill. Every day was an agony, and she decided one day that she knew without question that she would never have another happy day. And she, well, I guess you could say she checked out early. I understood. I didn't approve, still don't, but I understood. If you honestly believe in your heart of hearts that you will never, ever have another happy day, step out into the air. I'll keep my promise. I won't stop you. But if you think there's a chance, no matter how small, that there might be one more happy day out there, then take my hand.